In the lead-up to the marriage of Dutch Crown Prince Willem-Alexander and his fiancée Maxima, a museum in Amsterdam staged an exhibition that looked back at the history of royal weddings in the Netherlands, dating back to the 18th century. The Yes I Do exhibition laid out wedding gifts, gowns, cakes and other memorabilia that have helped fuel our fascination with royal weddings spanning the past 250 years.
And here you see, for instance, the dress of Queen Juliana. We do have 4 dresses from Queen Emma, Queen Wilhelmina, Queen Juliana and Queen Beatrix. And of course the top secret is the royal dress, the wedding dress of Maxima.
The more than 100,000 visitors who flocked to the exhibition in its final weeks proved that the public are still as obsessed with the notion of royal romance as they were centuries ago. Exhibition goers also got the opportunity to see the inside of the church, where 2,000 guests were due to watch Willem-Alexander and Maxima walk down the aisle to make their vows of betrothal. Perhaps one of the most glamorous weddings of recent times took place in London in 1995 between the exiled Crown Prince Pavlos and Marie-Chantal Miller. The 28-year-old prince and the daughter of American-born billionaire Robert Miller celebrated their union with royalty from all over Europe in a lavish ceremony in the Greek cathedral of St. Sophia. The 26-year-old heiress wore an ivory silk and lace dress with a long train designed by Valentino that took more than 3 months to make. The stunning couple met 3 years earlier at a dinner party in New Orleans, and in true fairy tale tradition, fell in love at first sight. Prince Pavlos is reported to have gone down on bended knee to propose to his beloved in a cable car high above the Swiss Alps. On the guest list were members of the royal houses of Greece, Spain, Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Belgium, Luxembourg, Holland, Bulgaria and Jordan. Queen Sofia and King Juan Carlos of Spain arrived for the cathedral ceremony, along with King Hussein and Queen Noor of Jordan. According to Hello magazine, it was the biggest gathering of royals in London since the wedding of Queen Elizabeth to Prince Philip in 1948. Many of the 1,300 invited guests watched the service live on video screens in Hampton Court Palace, west of London, which the bride's father took over for the day. Another fairy tale came true with the wedding of Prince Felipe of Spain and Letizia Ortiz. With the date set for May 22, 2004, an emotional King Carlos of Spain rubbed shoulders with Charles, Prince of Wales, Crown Prince Naruhito of Japan, and Prince Albert of Monaco. Even former South African President Nelson Mandela was invited. Waiting nervously at the altar, Prince Felipe wore a navy blue uniform with braided epaulets. The heavy downpour couldn't dampen the enthusiasm of the crowd as Letizia appeared at the door of the cathedral in a shimmering gown created by veteran Spanish designer Manuel Pertegas. Becoming the first commoner in Spanish history to be in line to be queen, Letizia started the long walk up the aisle on the arm of her journalist father and was greeted by a kiss from Prince Felipe as she arrived at the altar. The traditional Roman Catholic ceremony was conducted by the Archbishop of Madrid, Cardinal Antonio Maria Rucco Varela, and as the couple took their solemn vows, Letizia gazed deep into Felipe's eyes.
Felipe, te recibo a ti, Letizia, como esposo.
Yo, Letizia, te recibo a ti, Felipe, como esposo.
It was billed as the wedding of the century, the day that Spain's future king married a former television presenter. Indeed, it had been almost a century since the Spanish capital of Madrid had seen a royal wedding. As the cardinal declared them husband and wife, cheers again rang out from the square outside, where the ceremony was being broadcast on giant screens. After the wedding, the happy couple and their 400 guests made their way back to the palace for the reception to feast on a 2-metre-high wedding cake and wash it down with more than 1,000 bottles of champagne.